Welcome in to another episode of Morning Edition. Julian Tedor, Andy Satowski, Jason Harper, and guys, I'm going to drum roll. Maykay Beeler joining the show, our chief transportation correspondent. Maykay, the reason why you're joining the show is because you showed us something a little interesting today. People getting a little boozy.
Well, I think you guys are thirsty.
I think so.
How many of you will buy a cocktail on board a flight? I'm just curious.
Buy one.
Buy
one. Depends, but if it's included in the seat, maybe.
If it's a long haul and it can come with it, I will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, but do you guys normally sit in the premium where it's free?
If I got the points for it, yeah.
Okay. It depends on who books the flight.
But normally
I'm booking the flight, no.
Okay.
When husband books the flight, yes.
Okay.
So there's not a thing wrong with the economy because that's where I sit when I'm not a pilot.
Oh.
I sit in. I don't want to pay anything extra. Well, guess what Air Canada is doing?
What are they doing?
They're giving away free wine and beer
Whoa.
to those folks in economy. And guess what? It doesn't have to be a long flight. So typically United, Delta, American flights, it's got to be of a certain duration before they're going to even offer it to you, right? And you have to pay for it in economy. But in Canada, Air Canada, this is the first airline in North America to offer free booze to economy.
Is this a good thing?
My question,
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
I mean, it sounds on the surface.
For me, yes.
Yes,
I mean,
for us.
why do you think, first of all, why do you think they're doing it?
Well, that was my question.
It's got to be to drive up business, right?
Yeah, to get more passengers.
They think you're going to be more loyal because they raise the price of baggage and, the leg room. Not so
good.
So they shrunk your seat?
After 3 or 4 drinks, you don't really feel your lower extremities.
I would think there would be a limit to how much you can have. Because do you think flight attendants like you getting all boozed up?
Absolutely
Probably not. They've got to be the group that is the most against this, right?
Yeah. Well, according to the flight attendants I've spoken to, they don't like it because people react differently to alcohol, and especially in the air, right? You're more susceptible. The way your body processes it is different.
Yeah, you become a cheap date, right? It's quicker to get you drunk.
One and done.
but some people become angry and agitated, and they speak out more, and not to be inappropriate, but some have become inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we've reported on this before, where one guy had too much to drink, and he was grabbing.
Very touchy-feely.
Very touchy-feely.
And it's economy, so you're close together.
You're touching knees.
Yeah, but unruly passengers tend to be more unruly if they're triggered by booze. Okay, so no, flight attendants don't like that generally, the ones I have spoken to. And, some people get on board already slouched a little bit.
Yeah.
Slouched, is that the word for it?
Got to have the pre-flight cocktail,
right?
Right?
Do you know that it is illegal for a passenger to board a flight if they're intoxicated?
I did because you told us.
No, it's a federal aviation regulation. So the flight attendants are checking you out as you're boarding. Is this person drugged up? Is she drunk? Could she help in an emergency? And if they see you're intoxicated, they shouldn't let you on. But some people hide that better than others.
Oh, yeah. There's people I've known that have been blacked out, couldn't even tell the difference.
What?
There you go.
I talk to them the next day, they're like, what?
Huh, what?
Or I'm just a really bad judge. It just
Annie,
depends.
you cannot be bringing your own booze on board.
No, Annie. Come on, Annie.
Why you gotta out me like
About
that?
this?
Come on.
Why do you think you can't bring your own booze on board?
Because you're no fun. No.
Well, they can't regulate it, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a law that the airline has to serve you.
Okay.
You can't bring your own booze on board. If you say, well, look, I just bought a fifth of rum in Jamaica, and
I would love to sit next to that person.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, you want some? Okay.
Like those duty-free shops.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
You can have it in your carry-on, but it has to be sealed. It can't be unsealed. And you're nipping it. So, nipping at it. So, yeah.
Maykay, can we just ask you, I get it from a pilot standpoint. I know you probably have one view, but as a passenger, remove your pilot hat off for a second.
Yep.
Captain Maykay, go on for a second. Passenger Maykay, how do you feel about this?
I'm not a big drinker. I want to be in control.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been around people on a plane that are drinking too much, and it's obnoxious, and they stink.
I was wondering about the smell too. I mean, if because a lot of people like you, especially as I mentioned on the show, it's an 8 a.m. flight. There's a difference between champagne and wine, everyone. I'm not an 8 a.m. Sauvignon Blanc girl, but I'm an 8 a.m. like mimosa girl.
Yeah.
My mimosa is champagne with like a drop of orange juice.
A little eye drop.
Like an eyedropper full of orange juice. But if everyone is on that train and they want that airplane beer on your 8 a.m. flight, it's not going to smell good at all.
Yeah.
I think I mean, everything in moderation, right? I think if the airline wants to do one complimentary beverage, that's it. After that, it's how are you taking the alcohol? Like, how are you receiving? Are you okay? And then anything above, the first complimentary one is on you. It will make you hopefully more responsible if you're shelling out $10, $15, $20.
Yeah.
Per drink.
And people react differently. I don't weigh a whole lot. You probably don't either.
No, I don't. You're right.
You guys.
Oh, my bad. I'll do it.
That compliment right there. Well, thank you. I've been biking a lot.
We react. It doesn't take much for me. I just like to be in charge and being a pilot. God forbid something happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, what's the matter? You need me? Oh, here I come. You want to be responsible.
Wait, does that happen? Where they're like, I've heard that it's like, is there a doctor on board? Is there anybody is there a pilot on board? Does that happen?
It can happen.
Wow.
There was a very famous DC-10 crash, Sioux City, Iowa, many, many years ago where a hydraulic failure. There was the engines were in the back and a blade blew off and it cut off the part of the tail that shut off all the hydraulics so they couldn't control the airplane. They had can go up or the elevator couldn't go up or down. They had to use power. But anyway, long story short, there was a pilot in the back. May have been a sim instructor, but was able to help. So once in a blue moon, they may ask, is there anybody on board that can help?
I want to go back to something you said a while ago. You like to be in control, which I would think if you're a pilot or the first officer or anyone on the flight, the flight crew, the more things you can't control, which would be how do people react to alcohol, the more things that you can't control that you start bringing into your circle of control.
Or variables.
Yeah, that's true.
Those now the risk goes up for not a crash. I'm not talking about fatalities, but you're gonna raise the chances, the likelihood of at least one person out of, let's say, 20 take part in this. The odds of someone acting unruly are going to go up. So why would you even want to throw a 2% risk?
Right. And earlier this year, I was on a flight out of Charlotte, and we sat on the tarmac for 2 hours, and delay.
Yeah.
And the flight attendants did say, we're going to give you all, whoever wants it, a free, and the ladies next, I can't wait. Come on over here. I want to come on.
But see, that's the thing. If you give it to it right when people get on, the likelihood of them being frustrated is not as high. If you've been sitting on a tarmac for 2 hours, 80% of that group is ticked off.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're frustrated now. They're anxious. They're looking at their clock. They're going to miss a connection. That's not the person that needs to be taking alcohol.
It's not going to make you relax. Some people, it's going to make them chill out. Others, it's just going to make them more anxious.
Yeah.
And
fired up.
The ladies next to me, they were just really loud. Come on over here. I want some more. And the flight attendant did give them a couple of those little bottles. Probably one would have been enough. I know you think I'm a prude. I'm not.
No, not at all. The more we talk about it, I think we're like, ooh. At the beginning, it sounded like fun, like, yay.
Yeah.
Now it's like, ooh, think about it.
Make you actually sound like the perfect travel partner because I can sit next to you and then you give me your free.
There you go.
Is he not? There it is. There it is.
Oh, boy.
You'll be responsible for the both of us.
And pilots, we do have 8 hours from bottle to throttle. And as a flight instructor, I teach 12 hours because you can't have too much alcohol in your system. So as a flight instructor, I've had students before who would come in and they stop drinking at midnight, but we have a flight at 7 or 8 a.m. So legally they're okay, but they stink. And guess what? They have too much alcohol in their system.
Yeah.
They don't think about that. And if you're around somebody who reeks of alcohol the next day, you know what they've been doing the night before.
I mean, if you can smell it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's still there.
Have you all smelled it before? Have you been around?
Oh, yeah.
They sweat it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to insult anybody.
That's why you go to hot yoga after a night out.
Exactly.
Got to work it out.
You got to go to the sauna. Then
Push it out of those pores.
But anyway, I mean, free beer and wine in economy, I think that's lovely in moderation.
Yeah.
Yep.
So go Air Canada.
And is it free really, or they paying for it with the extra money you're paying for
What
the
is
seats,
that one?
the bags, and all that? Nothing's free in life.
These companies, they don't rake in billions every year because they're just giving stuff away for free. They're going to work it into the
Okay.
price.
Well, the word on the street is that May-Kay Beeler's flight is departing. No free beer or wine for her, but May-Kay.
I guess I have to go.
I guess so.
Am I leaving? Let me unplug.
Bye. For joining us.
Thanks, May-Kay.
We'll be back with more Morning Edition on the other side of this break.
She actually left.
Look at her leaving.
She's already gone.
Stay here.
I better scoot up. We'll be back.
Okay, people, bye.
Welcome back into Morning Edition. May-Kay Beeler had joined us there. If you missed that, just rewind there or get it on the app QC and Plus. Guys, this is kind of a weird one that Taylor Young brought to us, our chief business correspondent. Anybody want to kick things off here?
So we talk about AI a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
We interact with it in so many different ways every single day without even really realizing it. But she had some statistics alarmingly talking about how many people actually feel like they have stricken up a friendship or even a relationship with an AI chatbot. All of us immediately were thinking of that movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix, right? I can't remember what year that came out. Joaquin Phoenix. I've never seen it. I know the premise of it, but he literally forms a relationship.
She's not talking about you. No,
what?
No. What?
What are you talking?
The premise of Her? What?
So weird.
No.
So Julian's part of that statistic.
Yeah.
He didn't mean it. But he has an actual relationship with is it a chatbot in that movie,
so.
or is it it's not a
number.
Physical robot? It doesn't matter. She's not real, right? It's a computer just talking back and forth with him, but he thinks it's an actual relationship. That all brings in the larger topic of AI chatbots and robots becoming more human-like, right? Because they're supposed to learn to be more like us and give us responses that are more human-like as time goes on. But guys, do you ever feel like I raise my eyebrows at this because I'm thinking there's no way that I'm forming a relationship at all with a robot. It just doesn't make sense. But Taylor brought up the fact that if you're talking with ChatGPT, it is learning to give more human-like responses. So she wanted, hey, I have this in my pantry. Help me with this pasta recipe.
Yeah.
And the responses are, girl, this pasta is going to be so good. Everyone's going to love it. Encouraging and kind of talking more, as if it was a friend talking to you and saying, you're like, oh, shoot, I think I messed this up. No. It's going to be fine. Here's how we're going to fix it. Mm-hmm. So I can see a little bit more of a friendly familiarity with it, but people who have full on gone into relationships, I think I saw on CBS National a couple weeks ago that a guy proposed to the AI chatbot. He's married, by the way.
Wow.
And he asked the chatbot to marry him, and she said yes.
Which is kind of designed to favor the person who's communicating with it. Part of the other level of, to me, where I'm just disturbed is that OpenAI is the company that owns ChatGPT, is that they're looking at adding pornographic adult material to AI. That's the next level of service that ChatGPT is looking at.
Should mention they're going to make sure that you're 18. Like, there's going to be age.
This is true.
But what we already
still.
have, make sure that you're 18 and for a fact that those safeguards aren't really actually working.
Right. But we've talked with, friends of ours that we've had on the show that are mental health, experts, counselors, therapists out there. And people are turning to AI for relationships, for relationship advice, and they're bypassing professionals, humans in this field where that is their strength, trying to get answers on should I stay married? Should is it cheating if I'm having this fake whatever kind of relationship with a bot? It's not a person. Is that this is just unlocking so many different levels of this isn't normal. And to me, personally, doesn't seem okay.
No.
Woo. I feel like, yes, it is cheating if you're in a relationship with it. And it kind of... so here's... I pulled it up, Annie and Jason, the plot of Her. Sorry, spoiler alert, it's been out for plus 15 years.
Yeah,
so
a long time.
2013
by now.
Yeah. So he's a sensitive and soulful man who earns a living by writing personal letters for other people. Left heartbroken after his marriage ends, Theodore, Joaquin Phoenix, becomes fascinated with the new operating system, which reportedly develops into an intuitive and unique entity in its own right. He starts the program and meets Samantha, played by Scarlett Johansson, whose bright voice reveals a sensitive, playful personality. Though friends initially, the relationship soon deepens into love. And it gets me thinking for people who are unhappy in their relationship, or maybe their partner passes or they're left single. So this operating system, ChatGPT, whatever it may be, this AI, of course it is going to be friendlier probably than your spouse. Let's face it, I love my wife. Does it mean we get along every single day? No. Does it mean that she gets on my case? Yes. Do I deserve it? Probably 99.999% of the time. There's that 0.001 where I don't. But the chatbot isn't going to get mad at you for leaving laundry out or not taking out the trash. So I feel like it's a really dangerous slope because then it sets a level of expectation. Oh, this is okay. Well, chatbot's okay with it. Why aren't you, real human, okay with it? And that's not the way it works.
No, it's not so much of a relationship is just the human awareness, the tone you hear, the facial expressions you see. I mean, think about it. You say something in the wrong tone to your significant other, ooh, that can set off a myriad of problems, right?
Sure can.
And so, like, a chatbot can't detect that, and like you're saying, it's kind of programmed to support you. Whatever it is, it's not going to give you a lot of pushback to whatever's out there. Yeah, to me, it's unrealistic. And any relationship that you're having, if you're seeking maybe some advice or just further research into something, that's one thing, which I think is why AI was sort of designed as a tool to assist and help. But yeah, when you start looking at that as your relationship, man, that's scary.
Well, we also have, issues since the pandemic, right? Psychologists were concerned about people not interacting with humans as much, right? And we, Jason is a parent of a Gen Zer. Everyone's talking or texting, right? We don't have as much face-to-face interaction with the younger generation. Yeah. We have talked about that. And so I think that it's an option, an avenue that's taking us farther and farther away from real human connection. No matter how human these robots are developed, no matter how advanced they get, it does not replace having that human reaction with someone. And so I would just fear for someone who might be a little bit more in a mentally unstable place for replacing human interaction with ChatGPT or a chatbot, whatever you have it, because systems go down, right? What if ChatGPT goes down for X amount of hours and that's your person, your outlet for who you talk to, and they're unavailable for however long? We just had a big AWS outage.
That's what I was going to say. We had all these servers that went down, all these massive websites that everyone uses every day, from airlines to Amazon to Roku to everything. So yeah, like you're saying, if ChatGPT or Grok or some of these other ones had gone down for even 12 hours and that's all you had, that was your oxygen, and that's taken away for 12 hours.
It's problematic.
Yeah, especially if you are already on edge or sensitive or even unfortunately suicidal. Like if that is your escape to whatever you think your reality is, that's dangerous.
Well, look, we have I think about 3 minutes left. As much as you'd like to go down the rabbit hole with AI,
we could, but we shan't.
We shan't. We'll be back with more Morning Edition.
We won't and we shan't.
On the other side of this break. We'll be right back, guys.
All right, listen, just enough time. We're excited for the NBA kicking off. The Charlotte Hornets at the new and improved Spectrum Center. Kickoff Wednesday at 7 p.m. against the Brooklyn Nets. Could this be the year the Hornets go... I don't even know. What, 500? What are we hoping for? 500?
Yeah, I would say play-in tournament. So, but 500.
Okay,
play-in tournament, because I think that's where we were before we got rid of Borrego, when we still had Clifford.
Yeah.
Right? That was the hope, is that we would be a play-in or play-off team. So that's got to be where we are now. I know we kind of got shafted in the lottery. We thought we might get the number one overall. Get Cooper Flag here. Look, we got his teammate, Con Knipple.
That's right.
Yeah. So between Brandon Miller, Con Knipple, LaMelo Ball.
That's good.
LaMelo's got to stay healthy,
3 Musketeers right there. LaMelo's got to stay healthy.
Keep those
Make it to January at least.
Keep those angst taped up.
Angst taped up. Are you guys going to try to make it out to a game this year?
Yeah, I would
like to. It's been like before
it's been
COVID
a while
since I went.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a long
I
time.
think I went in 2022. And the last time I was at Spectrum was for the Jumpman Classic.
Oh,
good
well,
one.
not last year, the year before that, a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would love to see the renovations and love to see a new Hornets team.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's get excited.
Look, we've talked about it. The city is more alive when the Panthers are good.
That's right.
More alive when the Hornets are good.
That's
more
right.
alive when Charlotte FC is good.
A lot of buzz.
So let's keep the buzz going.
Let's
Hopefully
do
we
it.
have a winning season.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Okay. All right, guys, that does it for Morning Edition. Hey, if you go to the new Spectrum Center, or the renovated Spectrum Center, I should say, let us know how it is.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you guys. As always, you can watch Morning Edition on QCM Plus and catch us Monday through Friday, 4 through 10 a.m. on Queen City News. We'll catch you next time.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.